The events industry is shifting faster than ever before. With the threat of COVID-19, planners are facing mandates that are requiring them to cancel their events, and event professionals around the world are facing the challenge of how to turn their in-person event into a virtual event. So if you're ready to make the jump but you're unsure where to start, you've come to the right place. We've got a guide all about virtual events to help you out. Hi, I'm Katie with Endless Events, and here at Endless, we frequently produce virtual events, managing all of our clients' technology from cameras to software. So we thought it would be useful to put together a guide for you to figure out all the steps you need to take to plan your virtual event, all of your options, and the pitfalls that you should avoid. As you start to plan your virtual event, visualize what you want it to look like. Do you want your attendees to be able to communicate one-on-one? What do you think networking will look like? And how will you keep your sponsors happy? Talk through all of these things with your virtual event producer so that they can walk you through the best options. Attendees will of course understand that there are going to be some changes when you shift your event from in-person to virtual, but you should still be providing them the same value no matter what. This could mean product demos, continuing ed classes, or speakers. So I mentioned earlier that there are some pitfalls you should avoid. Basically, this all boils down to your audience. At its simplest, if your audience is generally not very tech savvy, you'll want to keep things simple so that they don't get overwhelmed. If your audience is a little more tech savvy, you can incorporate elements that you'd think they'd enjoy, like VR or AR technology. So let's talk about options to capture your virtual event. One option that's pretty familiar to most people is the webinar or live stream format. While this is simple to create, it doesn't really allow for audience engagement. The second option is the virtual conference format, which allows for more engagement. You can have different rooms for general sessions, breakout sessions, and then also more of an opportunity for networking and one-on-one sessions. One big question is to go live or not to go live. We are big fans of going live or maybe doing a hybrid of some pre-recorded content and live content. Fully pre-recorded isn't very engaging and you can't adapt to the mood of the audience in the chats or answer real-time questions. With live virtual events, it's much more interactive and the real-time element makes a big difference. You might be wondering how to film this content, and ideally you would film it in a studio, but with the coronavirus situation, it's really best if everyone works remotely and films where they are. This is where a technical producer would help to make this process as seamless as possible. So I hope that this overview has given you some insight on how you can turn your in-person event into a virtual one. And here at Endless, we are ready to assist you and help you recreate your event and give your attendees a great experience. We would also like to help you recoup some of the costs from your in-person event by avoiding a full cancellation. These are just some of the ways that we can help you as your technical producer. So if you're ready to jump into the world of virtual events, please let's get in touch. We are happy to help guide you through this process.